Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Eador Genesis New Horizons modded. In the last video, we defeated Stenria. Quite a sad ending for her, in all honesty. I was expecting something similar to Dogar, with demons coming out and shredding her shard to bits, with her screaming in futility at her defeat. Instead, we spoke with her spirit briefly, and she was saddened by the fact that to gain her immortality required her taking this key into herself, because she knew it would eventually lead to her fall. On that same note, she was happy that we were able to defeat her and take it, because it may lead to the eventual saving of Eador, and she cared about Eador in actuality. That's really sad. I feel kind of guilty about defeating her as we did. And then, all of that got thrown out the window, because when we arrived back to the Astral, old Dagon had been pondering on his shard about our appearance, and decided that we didn't need to be in the Astral, and is deciding to eliminate us and throw us into chaos. And to that end, we find ourselves back on our own shard again, trying to defend it from him. He is over here in Chent, name of his domain, with 17 flipping locations in his starting province. And here we are in Ritual, with 11 for ours. I've spent some time analyzing the area around us, and this is going to be a very difficult battle for us going forward, given what's immediately in the surrounding lands around us, and given his better positioning than ours. We'll talk about it in a few more minutes. I am going to quickly say one or two more things before we get going here. I will not be cheating unless the AI cheats as well. It's something I feel like I should really hone in on. So, there's no more cheat engine for me, unless the AI shows up at my doorstep at turn like 40 with a level 30 hero and maxed units, in which case I know it's cheated, and I can get away with doing so in return. But otherwise, we haven't seen that yet, so I'm expecting a really good, decent slug out with the AI. And on that note, if we lose this shard, because it is our shard, then that will be the end of my Eador New Horizons modded attempt. We got really far. We played for over like 400 hours of this game, an amazing amount of time dedicated to a game up here on YouTube. And I've had a lot of fun and a real blast playing it. And if I sound rather like I'm being defeated already, it's because I've been looking at the shard and I don't like the layout of it at all for us. It's not going to be easy. One bit. Not one bit. But if we lose, so be it. Good job, Eador Genesis. It was a blast to play you, and I hope you all had fun watching this series. Now, let's take a look at what's around us. In our shard, we have 11 locations and a shop, but that shop is a knowledge store. I don't know what's in the knowledge store, so it's unfortunate that we see it here now, because I would love to send a hero in here to see what tier 4 spells are available to us, as that could have influenced me to choosing a mage. But we're not going to. A mage is not in the cards, for reasons I'll describe soon. There are, though, quite a few low-level location battles for us to do. Rebels, demons, brigands, lizardmen, so that's good. We have some battles we can win. Around us, we have 3 non-human races. Orcs, goblins. Frustrating. Actually, I'm sorry, no, we have orcs and orcs. The goblins are a ring 2 province. And over here, lizardmen. These are going to be harder province guards. We're talking like 9 lizardmen with a whisperer and maybe even a champion will be in these. They have good gem income, but good luck getting these early on. I think we're probably going to be struggling to break out of our first ring. That leaves this ring as the only good ring we probably can take, bring in outlaws. And beyond it are centaur lands. So this is going to be ugly too, and these are ring 3 centaur land provinces. These are not going to be easy whatsoever for me to defeat. We have dwarves up here, ring 2, guarding some iron. And once again, there's going to be like 8 enemies here, probably with like an alchemist and a pathasir and what have you. We're not taking this quickly either. Thankfully, the ring 1 provinces shouldn't be too difficult, assuming we don't have any cleavers in the orc provinces nearby. And there are a decent amount of locations around that hopefully we can get our heroes to level 5 before the end of this episode. Yes, I said heroes, because we're going to be hiring 2 of them, just like the last time we defended our shard. We have gear set up so that we can run a warrior and a scout without too much trouble. We could run a commander as well, since we do have a flag of defense. But I think it would be better suited for us to start with a warrior and a scout. Oh, I suppose I should interrupt this really quick to say that I have not yet uploaded the part where we actually defeat Stenria yet. So I'm just uploading part 225, and part 226 is not up. And I'm already deciding to record part 227. So just a heads up. I don't think I'll be able to take advantage of your tips. I did back up my game here on the shard and put it into a special location in case Uldagan does defeat us. Maybe I can do a bunch of reloading and attempt to beat him instead, but I really feel like it should be the end of the attempt if we do lose to him. In any case, we've got good gear for a warrior and a scout. The Dwarven Shield and Raider's Jacket is a really nice combination for guaranteed 5 armor to start. We get some hit points for him with the Knight's Boots, plus 1 more resistance with the Malkalite Amulet, and can always swap him over to using the Guard's Halberd. This will be useful because I see a Skeletal Pack in our starting province, and that means Narnars. And First Strike, Armor Piercing, will defeat Narnars if we're attacked. We'll defeat skeletons also, for that matter. We've also got the Longbow and some Jagged Arrows to go with it, so that will be useful for our starting Scout, really giving him an extra, 3 attack power than what he would normally probably have, and one more range than his starting bow, which I think is 5. We also would give him the Cloak of Illusion and Hat of Illusion, because that combination gives him a total of an extra 3 range defense. 4 when we buy him the leather jacket. So I think it will work out for us. This also will give us 2 gem income, is that right? Yep, 2 gem income for having Hat of Illusion, which is handy, given what's in our garrison. At the end of the last episode, we picked up an extra scholar, which is why we have 3 of them here, which is a real shame, because I didn't want 3 scholars at 3 gem upkeep each. We'll put them to good use, though, don't worry. Looks like Dennis Mayak, you were destined for a scholar on this shard. We have 2 elves, one of those will probably be Grouchus, and Alexander, we've got a dwarf for you, assuming we can keep him alive until we level 5. So, we at least have good units. But this comes at a cost, literally, because we're losing 28 gold per turn and 4 gems per turn, just for existing on our own shard. We need to begin taking provinces as fast as possible, and so that is what I intend to do to start. And I think, everyone, I think that wraps up the summary? Yep. Alright. Let's go ahead and make this happen after I cut off the intro. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Eador Genesis New Horizons modded. In the last video, we defeated Stenria. Quite a sad ending for her, in all honesty. I was expecting something similar to Dogar, with demons coming out and shredding her shard to bits, with her screaming in futility at her defeat. Instead, we spoke with her spirit briefly, and she was saddened by the fact that to gain her immortality required her taking this key into herself, because she knew it would eventually lead to her fall. On that same note, she was happy that we were able to defeat her and take it, because it may lead to the eventual saving of Eador, and she cared about Eador in actuality. That's really sad. I feel kind of guilty about defeating her as we did. And then, all of that got thrown out the window because when we arrived back to the Astral, old Dagon had been pondering on his shard about our appearance and decided that we didn't need to be in the Astral, and is deciding to eliminate us and throw us into chaos. And to that end, we find ourselves back on our own shard again, trying to defend it from him. He is over here in Chent, name of his domain, with 17 flipping locations in his starting province. And here we are in Ritual, with 11 for ours. I've spent some time analyzing the area around us, and this is going to be a very difficult battle for us going forward, given what's immediately in the surrounding lands around us, and given his better positioning than ours. We'll talk about it in a few more minutes. I am going to quickly say one or two more things before we get going here. I will not be cheating unless the AI cheats as well. It's something I feel like I should really hone in on. So, there's no more cheat engine for me, unless the AI shows up at my doorstep at turn like 40 with a level 30 hero and maxed units, in which case I know it's cheated, and I can get away with doing so in return. But otherwise, we haven't seen that yet, so I'm expecting a really good, decent slug out with the AI. And on that note, if we lose this shard, because it is our shard, then that will be the end of my Eador New Horizons modded attempt. We got really far. We played for over like 400 hours of this game, an amazing amount of time dedicated to a game up here on YouTube. And I've had a lot of fun and a real blast playing it. And if I sound rather like I'm being defeated already, it's because I was looking at the shard and I don't like the layout of it at all for us. It's not going to be easy. One bit. Not one bit. But if we lose, so be it. Good job, Eador Genesis. It was a blast to play you, and I hope you all had fun watching this series. Now, let's take a look at what's around us. In our shard, we have 11 locations and a shop, but that shop is a knowledge store. I don't know what's in the knowledge store, so it's unfortunate that we see it here now, because I would love to send a hero in here to see what tier 4 spells are available to us, as that could have influenced me to choosing a mage. But we're not going to. A mage is not in the cards, for reasons I'll describe soon. There are, though, quite a few low-level location battles for us to do. Rebels, demons, brigands, lizardmen, so that's good. We have some battles we can win. Around us, we have 3 non-human races. Orcs, goblins. Frustrating. Actually, I'm sorry, no, we have orcs and orcs. The goblins are a ring 2 province. And over here, lizardmen. These are going to be harder province guards. We're talking like 9 lizardmen with a whisperer and maybe even a champion will be in these. They have good gem income, but good luck getting these early on. I think we're probably going to be struggling to break out of our first ring. That leaves this ring as the only good ring we probably can take, bringing outlaws. And beyond it are centaur lands. So this is going to be ugly too, and these are ring 3 centaur land provinces. These are not going to be easy whatsoever for me to defeat. We have dwarves up here, ring 2, guarding some iron. And once again, there's going to be like 8 enemies here probably with like an alchemist and a pavasir and what have you. We're not taking this quickly either. Thankfully, the Ring 1 provinces shouldn't be too difficult, assuming we don't have any cleavers in the Orc provinces nearby, and there are a decent amount of locations around that hopefully we can get our heroes to level 5 before the end of this episode. Yes, I said heroes, because we're going to be hiring 2 of them, just like the last time we defended our shard. we have gear set up so that we can run a warrior and a scout without too much trouble. We could run a commander as well, since we do have a flag of defense. But I think it would be better suited for us to start with a warrior and a scout. Oh, I suppose I should interrupt this really quick to say that I have not yet uploaded the part where we actually defeat Stenria yet. So I'm just uploading part 225, and part 226 is not up. And I'm already deciding to record part 227. So just a heads up, I don't think I'll be able to take advantage of your tips. I did back up my game here on the shard and put it into a special location in case Old Dagon does defeat us. Maybe I can do a bunch of reloading and attempt to beat him instead, but I really feel like it should be the end of the attempt if we do lose to him. In any case, we've got good gear for a warrior and a scout. The Dwarven Shield and Raider's Jacket is a really nice combination for guaranteed 5 armor to start. We get some hit points for him with the Knight's Boots, plus 1 more resistance with the Malkalite Amulet, and can always swap him over to using the Guard's Halberd. This will be useful because I see a Skeletal Pack in our starting province, and that means Narnars. And First Strike, Armor Piercing, will defeat Narnars if we're attacked. We'll defeat skeletons also, for that matter. We've also got the longbow and some jagged arrows to go with it, so that will be useful for our starting scout, really giving him an extra, 3 attack power than what he would normally probably have, and one more range than his starting bow, which I think is 5. We also would give him the Cloak of Illusion and Hat of Illusion, because that combination gives him a total of an extra 3 range defense. 4 when we buy him the leather jacket. So I think it will work out for us. This also will give us 2 gem income, is that right? Yep, 2 gem income for having Hat of Illusion, which is handy, given what's in our garrison. At the end of the last episode, we picked up an extra scholar, which is why we have 3 of them here, which is a real shame, because I didn't want 3 scholars at 3 gem upkeep each. We'll put them to good use, though, don't worry. Looks like Dennis Mayak, you were destined for a scholar on this shard. We have 2 elves, one of those will probably be Grouchus, and Alexander, we've got a dwarf for you, assuming we can keep him alive until we level 5. So, we at least have good units. But this comes at a cost, literally, because we're losing 28 gold per turn and 4 gems per turn, just for existing on our own shard. We need to begin taking provinces as fast as possible, and so that is what I intend to do to start. And I think, everyone, I think that wraps up the summary? Yep. Alright. Let's go ahead and make this happen after I cut off the intro. And the good news about the music stopping exactly when it did is that no one will know how many attempts I've had to record this segment of the video. So, let's get started and hire our starting heroes. This will really be determining what we're going to be able to handle. Okay. Well, we want a warrior and a scout, so let's start with the warrior first. Grim. Great name, Grim. Ooh, he starts with a good weapon. Executioner's Axe, a blue weapon. 7 attack, 2 counterattack, 3 crippling strike. He's also got Blacksmithing 1, which is nice to have for that extra gem, for extra gold income. Just like that, our income went from negative 28 to negative 24. And that's because we picked up a militiaman and a slinger as well. So, I don't want him to use these units. We're going to instead, he'll be using, oh, you know what? No. Yes. Okay, we'll give him a scholar and 2 elves to start. And our elves will be... It's tempting to make them wind elves for the extra range. This way they're never gonna be... I'm never gonna have to worry about them being plinked off by enemy units. But I'll make them fire elves for even more damage for Grim. Next, we'll go ahead and give Grim the Raider's Jacket. 3 defense, 2 range defense, plus 1 looting will be handy. We will never need that buckler. It gets sold off. We give him this shield. And he's got an impressive defense of 5 to start, which is very nice. Normally, you would expect to have, 3 to start? Like an amulet for +1 more resistance. We give him these boots as well. He holds on to the guard's halberd in case we need to swap him to using that instead, depending on what we're fighting. And he doesn't need any gear to start either. That's really useful that we start with the Executioner's Axe. His axe is damaged, though, to start, or something. Yeah, his axe is damaged to start. It's at 27. What's his passive that he earned? Dark Lord. That explains why he has the Dark Axe to start. So he does more damage to light, to creatures of the light. He started with Dark Dominion 2. So I think that means he does 2 extra damage to enemies serving the light. So Champions of Light and what have you. He'll inflict more damage to them. That could be useful. It means he might be able to defeat the dwarves, for example, if we decide that we don't want to have to negotiate with them for an alliance. And do I repair this? I think I would. I think I do. I want him to start with full equipment, like equipment fully repaired, because we might have him out and about for a while. And then we'll send him up. Oh, free settlement or orcs. I don't want to take on the brigands until after I build the crystal, because the crystal might give us brigands as a quest. So we'll hold off fighting the brigands. And do I want... So, alright. Let's hire the next hero. Scout next. Slit. Great name. Level 9 wolf with you. And Slit will get the scholar. Both scholars. And the dwarf. Okay, we will not need the militiamen. Slit, what do you have? So you gained archery 1, so +1 ammo, +1 precise shot. Good. It's damage related, which I like seeing on a starting scout. We will never need a short bow. He gets the longbow. And he gets the jagged arrows. The cloak of illusion. And the hat of illusion. We'll give him the bardiche in case he has to mix it up with someone, but this is probably not going to be for him, and we'll probably end up vendoring it as well in the future. And I think we will... there's no reason to, Tim. Hold on to the Knight's Boots at the moment. We're back to losing 27 gold per turn because of all the units we have here. We have 2 slingers. You know what? I don't think I care about the slingers. But they, it's 8 gold per turn at the starting turns. Okay, well, hold on. I'm babbling. What did you gain as a passive? Inspired. I think I like Inspired. Inspired makes it so that he starts each combat with extra morale. Yep. So he'll do a little more damage at the start of the fights. Okay. Do I want to keep these slingers for a future unit? I think we have to keep them. Because I'm not going to have spearmen for several turns. Well, yeah, I think we keep them. Alright, so next up, let's build the tavern. And that gives us access to the Crystal of Power next turn. It also increases my income slightly, bringing us now up to 20, losing 25 gold per turn. I need to take provinces, and I don't want them to be the brigand provinces to start. So there's not a lot of gold around us at all either, so this is going to take a bit to do. Slit's better suited to taking out the free settlement, because I know he can, well... Orcs are more... There's hills here? No, this is... Yes, this is hills. Do I want Slit getting the Dwarf Quest, though, to start? Because then he'll have to be the one to defeat the Brigands. We'll do it. Slit, you head up there. Grim, we'll have you then defeat some orcs. Let's send you here. Okay, and let's start defending our shard. The hero Grim has entered the province of Storm Country. A band of orcs is rushing in his direction with battle cries and swearing. 3 orcs. Bugbear Oracle's Whisper, we attack. And let's do it. One, two, three, 4. I don't really want to move you up another spot. Ooh, big hit on this elf. I thought he had good magic resistance. Okay, that time he took 0 damage. Good job, Grim. Nice! Gain a hat for our trouble. Take it right off one of the orcs' heads. That's mine now. This is considered treasure. He looks around and looks at all the elves looking at him horrified. +1 health is good to see. You know what? We can settle. Looks like our blacksmithing, our money problem if we grab blacksmithing too. So, even though I would think I would prefer combat 1 for some well. You know what? I think I do want combat 1. A little more precise strike would be useful. Yeah, we're going to take it. Combat 1. +2 precise strike, so we lower 2 points of the enemy's armor. And parry +2. We take 2 less damage in the first physical attack. Physical melee attack we take that turn. The hero Slit has entered the province of Serpent Hills. A band of local militia is advancing in his direction. 5 enemies. We're here to beat him up. And let's go. So, you move up. Oh, wow! I should have checked, but I didn't think I'd kill him with 1 hit. But that's fantastic. The terrain favors us heavily here too, which I really like seeing. Since they have to clamber through these hills to reach us. We want Slit getting as much experience as possible as well. Which doesn't mean that his bow and arrow will take more damage, but all that experience, all this extra hit experience went to him. We get a knife for our trouble. Nice. Someone's dinnerware. This is a dangerous weapon, he says. It does give him parry +1, so I guess he can parry with it. +1 magic, which we're not going to have magic for a while. Okay, so this is a bit frustrating. If I want a chance of having the centaurs join us without us needing to kill them, we will need Diplomacy 3. I checked Eadorpedia when I noticed what was around me, and that gives us the option to give them money. They'll take 500 or 250 coins. It's not a good chance, but there's a chance. And I don't know if we'll be able to take on the centaurs. So, I think we have to take Diplomacy when we see it available. Technically, this would also make the scrolls cheaper to purchase at that one shop. Although I really would prefer archery too, but no, we got to start with diplomacy now. So let's grab a rank of it. All right, slit. This is junk. And we might as well have you get the Dwarf Quest right now, so we know what we're working with. Grim heads over here. We build the Crystal of Power, which gives us a gem. And we are now losing 14 gold per turn and 1 gem per turn. We will use the Magic Crystal spell, which I know is very expensive for us, 20 gems. But I want Light to get that quest, and I don't want him to come back home to do it. So Magic Crystal it is. In a flash of bright light in front of him, the hero Slit sees a magic crystal through which astral energy flows into this world. According to the ancient law of Eador, mortal heroes can receive special quests here. Choose a quest of low difficulty. A dull voice is heard from somewhere deep within the crystal. New quest. Eliminate 10 night shadows. Return after the quest is fulfilled. Bad luck. We need night elves. There's night elves. We need dark elves. The good news is there's some dark elves here within a mithril deposit. So that's some of them, but that's a tough battle. Light can't do that yet. A Sabbat might have some in it. I see none here. Dark elves, Tower Ruins. That's some of them. Dark elves, Tower Ruins. Okay, those two will give me the dark elves I need to complete that quest. Good. How is our opponent doing? Oh, we didn't even examine what he's got around him. So let's do that now too. So he is in a significantly better position than we are, and his position is amazing. Because of course it is, because it's our shard. Free settlement guarding iron. Free settlement guarding mandrake. Barbarian tribes tier 3 guarding horses. He's got nomads out here. Orcs, free settlement, barbarians, but more iron here in Prince's Lands. This place may decide just to join him as well, and halflings kind of close to him guarding marble. So he's in a better position to take some earlier resources than we will be. Our resources, we have mithril hidden here, and arcanite hidden here. We do have access to wood that he doesn't seem to have access to, but we'll have to fight for this. Probably. It's in Holy Lands. I guess this Prince's Lands may just join me. We'll have to hope that's the case, though. Anyway, we're gonna go here. It gives us an excuse to get the Dwarf Quest. And, well, quite frankly, I think we're gonna have to get them as allies. Okay, well, we'll go and get that quest with Slit. Grim moves out here and takes another province. And we should keep building buildings in our domain. So I wouldn't mind gaining access to that house to... Oh, what did you gain, by the way, Grim? Health. Okay, good. So I want the gaming house because we want to build pubs. So that means we need the show booth next. And we can't build that because we built the crystal this turn. Okay. Hero Grim has entered the province of Dusky Wasteland. 3 more orcs are here. No problem. We'll beat up their little camp. This is fine. Uh-oh. Well, I don't like seeing that didn't shoot at me, because that means it's going to be stronger next turn. Kind of did that wrong, Tim. Get a dagger. We'll find a spoon and a fork next. 23 bucks and 3 gems. That's... Oh, it spoils from that battle. +1 command. And we'll grab blacksmithing too to try to solve some of our money issues. Gives us +20 income and less item wear. We can give you a hit point. We can give you some morale. The hero Slit has started to climb the steep slopes of the province of Heather Range. Suddenly he can hear guttural singing coming from somewhere above. Soon the cause of this noise comes into view. A party of dwarves is marching towards the hero in parade step, belting out a battle song. 8 dwarves. Dwarven Pathfinder, Runesmith, Alchemist. I would guess there's probably just one Pathfinder, one Alchemist. Might be a second Pathfinder actually here. And then we'd have 2 extra dwarves and 1 more runesmith. Oof, this would be a difficult battle if I'm right. But we're here to negotiate, not to fight them. The leader of the dwarven warriors speaks. What are you doing here? Did you get lost or something? Should be clear that these are dwarven lands, but no, all sorts of people still try to get in here. Well, spit it out. What are you here for? You want war? Or do you want to chump up with us? I offer you an alliance. An alliance with long legs. Ho ho! Was such a thing ever heard that dwarves and humans would chum up? That'll never happen. Although what? Well, the thing is, we were robbed recently, and it was by none other than you damn humans. And they filched our axe. Not an ordinary one, but the king's golden pole axe. It's a relic, made my beard wither and fall off. Well, me and my guy started after the dirty thieves, but how could we go hopping through the forest in full armor? So we lost those sons of bitches. They sure as hell got the poleaxe hidden somewhere in their lair. So if you wipe those scum and get our axe back, then we can talk about an alliance for sure. I'll find your axe, don't worry. Alright, Grim gained a point of command, so we gotta bring him back home to fill that slot. Slit did not gain any points of command. How is your equipment? Can we... I don't think we can kill those Dark Elves, but we can probably kill these Orcs. So let's do that while we're here. And then after that, I think Slit moves over here to fight the Dark Elves. That's going to be a really ugly fight, but I think we have to do it. And how is our enemy doing? He went back home after fighting in Terrain Wood. And his starting hero is a scout. Well, okay, what are we building at home? So I said I wanted the pubs, but I think actually we should, well, we need to worry about other units. So first off, let's examine what our allies will be if we choose dwarves. Dwarves are good aligned, which means we will need a good aligned army. So as usual, that means evil races are off the draft list. We're not taking them. That also means that, like, no thieves, no barbarians, no shamans. So, I do still like the idea of spearmen and the recruiting station for the light infantry guard. But we'll have a really tough, solid infantry. So we won't need swordsmen, pikemen, or crossbowmen. Then we would also build Brotherhood of Light to have a healer with us. And then I guess probably slingers again. But, well, no, we don't really need slingers. I guess it would be bowmen is what we would take. In any case, we're going to start by building the spearman school? Actually, maybe we want the healer for Grim. No, we'll take a... Well... Elves have first aid, so they heal a little more in between each battle anyway. But if my mage ever takes damage, it will be harder to heal him. I just don't know if I can afford the 1 gem per turn to afford the Brotherhood of Light. Actually, we can, because we're not going to be going... we don't have a quest to kill brigands, so we need these provinces taken as soon as possible, actually, to gain gems. So let's actually do that now while we're here. We'll fight these 2 brigand areas off. And get more gem income. And then we'll just build a show booth. Okay. And we end the turn. The hero Grim has entered the province of Viper Bogs. Suddenly your way is blocked by a gang of brigands operating this area. 5 enemies, brigand, thief, and renegade. Let's attack. I should have looked at what was in that province before I went here. It's not... I still would have come here, but I should have looked anyway. Okay, well, I like seeing you guys move like that because it means he's exposed. One, two won't reach me. Good job, team. Level 3. I have a feeling we're going to need Blacksmithing 3 if I want something else more useful to show up here than more combat or constitution. So, Stunning Blow +1 isn't useless. It's a good thing to have. If we ever find a Morgenstein, the flail that adds 2 Stunning Blow, this is a really nice combo to have an extra Stunning Blow on Grim. I wish it was something else that we had. Well, let's finish up blacksmithing. Range attack for our elf. Same group in Forest of the Fallen, so Slit should be able to beat them too. We gained another command, by the way, with our warrior, so we're going to want to fill those slots. I feel like having my dwarf be struck by 2 opponents, but I want him to keep this hill. Actually, his defense will let him deal with the hit that he would have taken from this guy. So we'll leave him there. Okay. So... bit unfortunate, because this guy's going to walk up and throw a dagger at Lythe, but... Ooh, giant hit there, too, from this brigand. Doing 10 damage. Should have checked for that. Lythe... oh, didn't level again, I think. Alright, Scholar gets +1 range attack. This guy gets morale. Stamina. Didn't level. That's a shame. Oh, there's a shop here. Sorcery store. Darn it. Alright, so the third hero will be a mage after all, then. Gang of Robbers is here. We have orcs, dwarves, dark elves. Lots of dark elves. That's good. Alright, so let's move you back home. Your gear's damaged, as is your dwarf. So we'll bring you back home. You repair your gear, then you'll head back. Actually, you'll probably stay here and do a battle, and then we'll send you out. Grim. You have 2 spots for units. We gotta send you back home to fill those. We'll build the gaming house next, though. For yet more income. Up to 23 gold per turn now. Good. And 3 gems, and that we took both brigand lands with us. Their hero is still in their main domain, which is explored now to 85%. Oh, ours is 85% as well to start. All right, I didn't realize. Oh, right. Your initial province, where your castle is located, starts at 85%. Okay. So my heroes are heading back. Actually, do we send you back, Grim, for more? So, this is the choice you have to make. One of many. Do we bring Grim back and give him more units? He is more likely to win other battles now that he finds himself in, and these units gain experience points, making them more useful later on. However, if we send them back, we're wasting, arguably, a turn, moving back to fill those slots, when we could have stayed here. Oh, and killed nothing. Everything here is too strong for us. Medusas, Gang of Robbers, Dark Elves, I like seeing all the Dark Elves, Hydra, and Witch Circle. That's too strong for Grim, so he's going to leave, after all. Orcs, Hellcore, Korkosults is still a little too strong for Grim. Orcs. Orcs. Lots of orcs everywhere. Why couldn't we have orcs to kill, game? Undead, orcs, dark elves, skeletal packs. Okay, there's quite a few things we can kill around here. Slit can sell this knife. Repair his gear. You're still a little hurt, Slit, but it doesn't matter. We gotta keep you here. Grim can repair his... Oh, I didn't want to repair the dagger. It's too late. Just sell that piece of crap. We can give them both slingers. There is a Grand Healer here. He'd be 24 gold and 2 gems per turn. You know, that's actually tempting. But I'm going to want the tier 1 healers anyway. So let's instead... Oh, I need the pubs, though. No, we'll put the Brotherhood of Light. And Grim will get a healer and take a slinger. And then Grim can fight something here. So we'll have him fight the Lizard Men. We'll go for a more difficult battle to start. Slit. You have a wounded dwarf. But I think we still can fight some brigands, so let's fight some. Here, Slit approaches a fairly strong, relatively new and well-protected tower. The inhabitants of the tower have noticed him and preparing for a battle. Brigand, thief, and a renegade. Only 4. We can absolutely win this fight. Okay, now I would like, good, to kill that guy off. So we don't have to worry about him, and I don't want you taking another hit, Dwarf. Oh, that's right, that's side B. I don't want you taking another hit, Mr. Dwarf, because I don't want your hit points going down again. But I will put you on the hill. Right, you did take a hit. Alright, that's super awkward where this guy moved to, because now I feel obliged to kill him. Accidental kills with my mages, but we still won. Less experience for life, though. 18 gold, plus 1 health, and darn it, I want these 2, but I see diplomacy 2. We're gonna want diplomacy 2, so we gotta take this. Maybe we take it a little bit later. Take archery 2. Cure wounds spell. 56 bucks, 1 gem. The hero Grim has approached the deserted ruins of a city of the ancients, and there are 4 lizardmen in it. Let's beat him up. Two movement, 2 movement, 2 movement. So it makes them so annoying. Ooh, Tim, I think... Oh, God! We just lost someone. Oh, we didn't, thank goodness. But you're going to. Because all the damage has to be scattered. Wow, Tim, you got so lucky that you didn't lose a unit. Thanks to your miscalculation of their movement. You could have lost three units there. What the heck, Tim? Let's give the Scholar a ranged attack. Jagged arrows. I mean, not the best thing in the world at all, but useful for our scout to give him another set of arrows. 116 bucks and 8 gems. In the province of Storm Country, your scouts discovered the lair of the bandits who stole the dwarven relics. I finally got him. Alright, that was really embarrassing. How bad that went for me. I can't believe I didn't lose a unit. We should have lost 2 units there. Okay, so I'm super nervous now. That was such a bad misplay. Grim, but you're gonna stay here and do another battle. So let's fight some more brigands with you. Slit, prepare your gear. We'll give you... Oh, I can't even assign the spell yet. Let's build the library. I'm gonna build the tier 1 holy school anyway, but we'll give this to you life now. And I wouldn't mind you having +1 more command before I begin taking on Dark Elves. So you'll do a battle against some demons. How is the enemy doing? Still in his initial domain. I would have expected him to take more provinces by now. I wonder what's delaying him. Can't believe how lucky we got. Grim should technically also have some spells. For buildings... I already built a building? I don't know what I built. Okay, let's end the turn. The nearest slit as approach, I have destroyed... Oh, I built the library. Ancient tower. 4 enemies, imps and spawns. Let's attack. This is acceptable, I think. Actually, we can give both mages my hills. I think the mages have to kill the imps for us, because their range defense is just too good. Oh! Well, we shoot that one then. Put you on a hill. Okay, you've got to come off the hill, or this guy hits you and kills you. And we win. Let's look. 6 range damage. Shouldn't kill him. Good job, Life. +1 command. Very good. And we've got another chance of diplomacy 2 here. So we'll take it. Stamina. Dwarf. We'll give you a defense. Leather hat. Useful for him. And a dark tower. $200, 12 gems. Not as useful for us on this. I mean, still useful. It's 2 gems per turn. But the spotting range is mostly why I'm interested in the Dark Tower when I get it. We don't need that because we always see everything on this shard. The Eador Grim has approached the deserted ruins of the City of the Ancients. Often ancient artifacts or some treasures hidden by the current occupants of the ruins can be found in such places. And those occupants are trying to hide treasures are brigands. 5 of them. You can totally win. Assuming I don't do a horrible job on this like I did the last time. Okay, so we heal you. He's living. He's gonna live, so we have to shoot him again. Do I take all this damage? It's gonna be 2 brigands, 8 and 8. We have 5 defense. We can take it. Should have shot him first. +1 command. We're level 4 already. Holy crap, this is going really well. How fast we're leveling. It's like a level a turn. If I was the AI, I'd accuse a human player of cheating. I guess we'll grab willpower for some resistance. Someone will need to have some resistance to deal with magical enemies, so I guess we'll make that Grim. Our Slinger... We haven't gotten defense. We haven't gotten combat yet as choices. This kind of sucks. We'll give our Slinger a hit point. We'll give you a hit point. Grim, let's repair your gear. Turn 6 and we're level 4 already. That's pretty damn good. Slit is level 3. Repair your gear. Oh, we don't need the hat with you. Right, we have a better hat. You also don't need those common arrows anymore. This hat then goes to Bran for 2 more hit points, and we hold on to this hat for our mage. How is the AI doing? AI has finally taken a second province. Grabbing Wondrous Hills. Okay. We build the granary. Okay. Grim, you're... Oh, you gained another command slot. Your final command slot. I guess we'll give you the other slinger. So you have an army of ranged supporting you, basically. And you'll... Can we do a battle here? Can we do the skeletal pack? I don't want to do the skeletal pack until I have a point of counterattack gained first. So no. Can we kill fanatics? Probably. Could also maybe kill rebels. Let's fight the rebels with you, Grim. And Slit. We have Dark Elves to kill with you. Oh, we have another point of command to fill with you as well. Okay, then I'm going to go back to Grim. Actually, no. We should hire a healer for you, Slit. Off you go to fight some Dark Elves. Oh, I have the Dark Tower schematic. It will likely be some time until we get the Holy Lands. So we'll put that Dark Tower here for +2 more. Oh, God. 51 gems? No, we're not going to build that. We're just going to hold on to our gems. Let's end the turn. This is so easy. Militiaman, Slinger, and Brigand. 4 enemies. But you know what? We're here. We need all the experience we can get now. I don't want to waste a turn. Although because this is our shard, I don't care about glory as much as I care about winning. It's more important that we win. So if I feel like we're wasting a turn, that's an instant revert. I'll take a million reverts on this shard, but no glory. I don't care. I want to stay in the fight, basically. Can probably shoot you. Oh! 12 hit points. We do 13 damage. No defense. Okay, well, okay, I wonder, can I maybe... No, I don't think a Magic Spark's going to kill him. Oh, yes! A little more experience for our hero. Not bad. Easy battle. Alright, Slit, you're here to kill Dark Elves. We got 2 groups of them here. Good luck, sir. I hate these unbalanced girls. Even though I lowered the range by 3, I still hate the Night Shadows so much. Grim... what am I doing with you? Can we kill the fanatics? I really wish you had one more point of defense. But we don't have it. Oh man, we'll give it a try. I don't have a good feeling about this fight though. We'll just have to revert, that's all. Slit goes and kills some Night Elves. They moved home again. So things aren't looking good for Old Dagon on our shard. That's what you get. That's what you get for attacking us. Though to be fair, we're nowhere close to taking one of these lands yet. Actually, we can probably take the Brigand Outlaws once we get another command slot on Slit. Maybe with one more damage for his longbow. Because this won't be that difficult to take compared to the other provinces. What's here, by the way? Prince's Lands, okay. Let's end it. Oh, nope, we should totally build buildings. Let's build that in. And now we can finally build pubs. Again, improving our economy even more. I've noticed that the AI doesn't seem to rush structures in its provinces as much as I do. I guess it prioritizes units and spells, whereas I prioritize economy, because once that's going, I can afford to spend on other things every turn. The hero Slit has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of the old citadel have noticed them and preparing for battle. 4 enemies only, Night Shadow and Dark Priestess. This we should be able to win without too much trouble. I can't kill her outright. She has 5 ranged defense. A real problem I'm realizing with my scholars as well is that I think they have like 4 or 5 shots only, and then they're out of ammo. So they're really powerful at the start of a battle, but once they're out, they're not useful for the rest of the fight except as a body bag. Or actually punching bag, body bag. That would mean they outlived their usefulness. Hit point. Hit point. Heavy crossbow. Same tier, I think, as his current longbow, in case I want to swap over to using something that has armor-piercing shot with 1 less range. Good cash. 170 for that battle. That's nice. The hero group approaches a fairly strong, relatively new and well-protected tower. The inhabitants of the tower have noticed him and are preparing for battle. 6 enemies. Grand Healer, Monk, Faith, Devotee. I know there's going to be a second Grand Healer. I'm nervous there'll be 2 Faith Devotees. I think we can still beat that many, but that's going to be a bit grueling. Let's fight them. Oh, there are 2 of them. Okay. Well, the good news, I suppose, is we also have hills, so my elves never have to put themselves at risk. Let's do it. They blind faithed 2 things. Who did they blind faith? One of my elves and one of my slingers. Okay. Blind Faith, in case you've forgotten, reduces their attack strength to nothing, but does grant them, like, the highest rank of Hunt Evil. Yeah, Smite Evil 10. Unfortunately, nothing here is evil, so effectively they do no damage this turn. Fortunately, there are others that we can hurt. Unfortunately, all this is going to be healed. Oh, fire damage. Nice. Forgot about that. Yes, come on, healers. Let's slug it out together. Now, I have to be careful. These guys, in case you didn't know, hurt. 13 attack, 13 counterattack, 21 hit points, 5 defense. They are no slouches. They also have Crushing Blow, to do, like, I guess 50% more damage. They can do 20 damage to me. So I prefer to hit them at range if I could. I think we have to let them come, step up. Come up to me. This way, our hero can get some of these kills. So I'm just going to rest with some of my guys, and you guys are going to just... Oh, you can't. You don't need any ammo. Okay, let's... Oh, you still have 2 more rounds on your faith. We'll just rest. Yep. Didn't really want that to happen. We can take 2 hits from them and then our hero's dead. That's how strong they are. So let's see if we can focus fire on him. I don't think we kill him, but we'll try. Hero needs to rest. He's becoming exhausted. I'm just willing to just, sit here and rest. That's fine with me. I'll do that. 5 arrows are still left on my archers. But they're going to have to move up if we want to actually hurt this guy. Okay. It just got real. Let's go ahead and hurt him. 14 damage. We killed him last time, but I think we got a little lucky. Oh, well, I have to get even luckier this time. Did it! In the face, healer slap fight. Do that again. Yeah! I don't know why that amuses me so much. +1 health. Weapon Master. Nice. I was hoping to see this. +1 attack, +1 counterattack. Let's take that. We'll give you a resistance. Elf. You can get some morale. You can get some resistance and ammo. Bone Breaker. +1 stunning blow. 4 attack, 3 counterattack, crippling strike, 3. We'll see how this compares to our current axe. I don't think it's as good, but it's a good weapon, though, all things considered. Would give us 2 stunning blow instead of just 1. 160 cash, 15 gems. It's okay for that battle. A tree bearing gold coins has grown in the province of Ritual overnight. Legend has it that this tree is sacred. It is strictly forbidden to pick its fruit. It's my shard. I'm good. My people will obey me if I tell them I forbid them to pick these coins. Several of the people disobeyed your orders. At night, they sneaked up to the gold-bearing tree and picked enough gold coins to fill a bag. The next morning, the tree was gone. A charred hole remains where it had been. The people who disobeyed your orders have their whole bodies covered with sores. Take the gold from these criminals. The total amount of gold coins taken is 92 gold. Oh, that's not bad. Take it to the treasury. Sorry, guys, but shouldn't have done that. He's still in his province. What the heck is happening? Oh, no, he's not in his province now. No, he moved from the Wondrous Hills over to the Funeral Quag. What an awful name. Funeral Quagmire. And took it. Alright, Grim, let's repair your gear. 4 attack, 7 attack. 3 counterattack, 2 counterattack, 1 stunning blow. They both have 3 crippling strike. This is part of a set. Bonebreaker is not. Okay. I think if I'm gonna have to slug it out with a big army for a while, the extra stamina drain would be useful here. But if I'm not going to do that, I prefer my Executioner's Axe. And I guess... I think we're ready to handle probably the Skeletal Pack now. And we're not going to use either of these weapons, because we're going to use our Guard's Halberd instead. So let's try it. We want to fight the toughest things our heroes are capable of doing, not just the things that they can kill. It's got to be the toughest things they can kill, because we need more treasure, and we need better rewards given to us, so we can hire a third hero as soon as possible. Let's go to pub. Lythe. You can do another battle. We need 7 more Night Shadows. We're not going to get that with 1 more Dark Elf location. But we'll still do another Dark Elf location. Okay, so... we did not build a building here yet. Let's build the pottery. Plus for income, and now we can build granaries in my provinces. And what turn is it? It's only turn 8. My goodness, feels like we're playing 20 turns already. I think at turn 10, I'm going to back up the save game files. This is going... I'm pretty happy so far with how things are going. Groom's level 5 on turn 8. 5.5 actually on turn 8. That's fantastic. And Slits looks like he's on the schedule to gain 1 level every other turn, which is still acceptable to me. That's fantastic. We can get 2 level 10 heroes by turn 20. I would be really thrilled with that. I don't think that's going to happen, because I think we're going to run out of locations all too soon. But, well, let's continue. Actually, before I do that... what? No, let's do this. Let's do this later. Let's go ahead and end the turn. The hero Slit has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. Once again, there are 4 Dark Elves here. So once again, I know we can win this battle. I would love to take that hill, but the Dark Elves will be upon whoever is unfortunate to stay there and slaughter them. So we will not do that. Unfortunately for the Dark Elf girls, we do enough damage at range to kill one of them. I realize the girls are supposed to be glass cannons. I know that's what they're supposed to be, and I know that's why they have range 4. But God, I hate them so much. She'll move up and shoot the dwarf. I'm fine with that. Unfortunately, the priestess does not count as a shadow. So we don't get credit for her. That's 3 more defeated. We need 4 more left. That's 2 more Dark Elf locations that we have to defeat. If we're unlucky, we might get one that has 1 more Night Shadow. 84 bucks and 5 gems is nice. Plus 1 health. And I think we wrap up Diplomacy so it goes away. We don't see this again. Diplomacy 3. Bane of the Wicked, I don't like this spell. And Recovery, 200 bucks and 13 gems. The hero group has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of the Old Citadel have noticed them and preparing for battle. A Necromancer and Narnars. We got 4 Narnars. Let's look at this again. Yep, I think I'm okay. Let's do it. We actually should be able to annihilate this group. I don't want to go into the swamp, but we'll go into that swamp. We'll put you back. I guess we're dealing with all the enemies next turn. I just remembered that we're going to get a skeleton summoned. You do 11 damage. If I move you up, he moves up and shoots you for 12 magic damage. So I don't want to do that. We'll leave you here. Should still kill it. Won't kill it. Okay. Oh! What? Oh, I don't have Vigilance. I don't have Vigilance. I don't attack the Narnars at all, because they all have agility. I forgot about that. Then we've got to make sure these Narnars die. That one's burning up when its turn starts, but I'm still going to kill it now. to have him recover a little more morale. He's moving up. I can't really afford to shoot him. Yeah, we just have to take that hit. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. He was crippled. Right, he was crippled. So he wasn't able to move 2 away and shoot me again. +1 health. And let's take Armor Master 1 for 1 defense, 1 range defense. Some morale for my elf. Awful upgrades for a scholar. Let's give him a defense. Astral Energy, Cure Wounds. Useful spells for our warrior. 120 bucks, 8 gems. We can sell the dagger. We don't need it. Repair your gear. Give you back this. We don't need Magic Spark. There we go. And you're still in good enough shape to do another battle. Is there anything else here I want you to fight? I don't know how tough the mercenaries will be. Necromancers will probably be too tough for Grim. I think we move out at this point, then guessing what I can fight. Let's take another province with Grim. Oh, you know what was here? We had the bandits. We should see how difficult that is for Slit. He's probably not strong enough to take it on unless we're super lucky, but I wouldn't mind knowing what's inside of it. And in the meantime, do I really want that province? How's our enemy doing? Taking another tier 1 ring 1 province around his domain, taking Forgotten Valley. It's turn 9. It's turn 9. I'm expecting a second hero from him on turn 10. The AI always seems to do that. If I move up here, there's no locations in the Savant's Forest, so you're leaving there immediately after taking it. No, don't. You don't need to do that yet. Your income is, well, it's +1 more gem per turn. I don't need the gem per turn at the moment. Plains, plains, hills, forest, swamp. Horses are in the land of the dead. That's some time away. Could always take the theater. You're not going to have marble for some significant time. And you like having that. Oh, well, actually, we almost have enough cash to hire another hero. And gems if I want a third right away. That could be super useful. A third hero at level 10? That would delay my building of, more structures to help my 2 additional heroes out. I think you do march up here, Tim, and take this province. If we can. And I think we can with what we've got. I don't think we'll have too much trouble. I thought this gave us vigilance. It's armor piercing it gives us, Tim, not vigilance. What's in here that we could defeat? Dwarves, possible. Orcs. Gang of robbers might be possible too. So all that's possible. We'll move you there, Grim, and you'll clear out some of these locations, and then we'll head up to the Savant's Forest afterwards. Oh, we should build more pubs. And I will hold on to that cash for a potential third hero. Getting 3 of them up and running so early would be really handy, although the third hero is going to cost me 150 gems. And if it's going to be a mage, he's going to want a school. No, you know what? No, we can't hire another hero. We can't. We've got to build more structures. We need more of a framework down first to support him. If it was a commander, we could probably do it, although we don't have the gold income to run a commander effectively at the moment. Did I not build a building at home? Okay, I did not. All right, so let's go ahead and build the theater. Expensive, 400 bucks, because it requires marble, but it decreases the discontent of these orcs. Because we put pubs here, and when we upgrade these to taverns later, it will help decrease their discontent, their population mood even further. The hero Slit has reached the lair of brigands. From here, the scoundrels make their insolent raids on your settlement and send out small parties to rob traders. If you destroy this nest of vipers, the province's economy will be improved. Your aides say that the bandits living here stole some dwarven relics. 7 enemies: gang leader, brigand, bandit, renegade, assassin, cutthroat, thug. That's all of them. We would want the duelist with us to help us here. This battle is in the plains, so this is a bit tricky. Having the scholars is useful, but again, we would want the duelist. So we cannot do this battle quite yet with Slit. We will retreat. And I think if I go here, yep, the list is here. And that's everything. I can click here. Click here. And what does that let me see? There we go. Dwarf axe here. Yep. Okay. So, since you're here, Lythe, you can probably kill more orcs. Oh, but if I have the quest. We could have gotten the gems from the quest to hire the second hero and run him for a bit. Darn it, I didn't think about that. It's too late now. The odds that we get more Night Shadows to kill is very high. So, the crystal tends to give you duplicate quests over and over again. So I don't think we're wasting turns if I go and kill some orcs with Slit here. So we'll do that. Oh, I'd still only see one hero over there by Old Dogon. Grim will go ahead and try to take on some dwarves. Have a dwarf slap fight. And, you know, it's tempting to use the guard's halberd, since they have good armor on themselves. They're not fast, so they will fight Grim, but we're going to lose 2 defense if I swap this out. I think we still do it. We build a pub here. Yep, use that to how discontent those people were. And at home, I think I made the best choice, not hiring the third hero so early. I'm gonna convince myself that's the case, and we will instead work on that Spearman School recruiting station for the light infantry guard. The hero Slit will face off against 4 orcs this time. Bugbear, Orc, and Ghost Whisperer. Yes! I love that was able to destroy the guy before he summoned a single totem. I don't know if I can kill her right away. I'm gonna try, though. Still punch him in the face. Start moving you back. Perfect. Come on, scholar? What's with these stupid upgrades? I'll give you a point of defense. Ah, garbage. Long spear. Good cash for that battle, though. 116 bucks. That's acceptable. The hero Grim, oh god, approaches a small fortress, long abandoned by its first hosts. Although all that remains is mostly ruins, it might be worth searching the place. There was one problem. Its new pup owners won't allow that. 5 enemies. Dwarven Pathfinder, runes with an alchemist. There's a second dwarf here. I was expecting something a little easier than this. We're going to need to probably use the Executioner's Axe in order to reach the dwarves. So let's do this. Well, the alchemist does magic damage when he does his attack. No, we stick with the guard's halberd. What will help us here is the fire damage we're going to deal, because nothing else is really going to inflict too much damage to these guys. Now, they have a heal with this guy. What's his range on that attack? 3. So I don't want to move my hero here. Move him straight south. Yep. It's an AoE heal. It doesn't heal much, thankfully. But he'll keep healing himself to prove annoying. But the good news is that wastes his ammo if he's just going to heal himself there. Oof. Slingers aren't going to do much damage to him. Have to keep the pressure up on him to make him stay where he's located. Ah. Should not have zapped him. Armor piercing. Good job, hero. You managed to do good damage to all of them. He's burning up when his turn starts. He will burn up eventually, so we can ignore him too. Didn't even attack us. 1, 2, 3. But he's going to attack our hero next turn. He does do good damage, so we want to... Yeah, we want him to burn up. We don't want to take 10 armor piercing attack from him. Good battle. We get a chest plate for that. Completely destroyed. I don't like dropping my speed to 1, so we're not going to equip it. Besides, it's the same defense. We pick up 2 range defense. Healing for a healer. Hit point for a slinger. Sleep spell. What's up for something better than that? Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have grabbed some quests from the stores to start us off, too. I don't think we're powerful enough to actually complete them. But it still could have been something I... Could have been another quest we could have completed. Grim, you're here for another battle, so let's have you fight some orcs. Actually, no. Leave orcs for the next hero. Fight the gang of robbers. It'll be a tougher fight for you. Now it's turn 10, turn 11. Let me go and back up the save files here. Oh, everyone, he's got another hero now. So he has a commander. Yep, pretty much what I expected. He's avoiding the orcs at the moment. There must be cleavers in those locations. Alright, I'll be right back, everyone. It's going to back up the save game files. Alright, so... Fighting undead. Bandits Hideout. Or we could take this province, Tim. The first thing I should do is build another pub. And then you know what? Yes. Well, let's take this forest. Well, no, No. I think we will fight some robbers instead. You can build anything at home. Build a recruiting station. I'm trying to avoid things that require a resource at the moment, but we're going to have to start spending a lot of money on things. Like, we're going to have to build without wood. We're going to have to build without metal, because it's going to take us some time until we can get those resources. The Hero Slit approaches an ancient crypt. It looks like a burial vault of some ancient ruler or great warrior. One is sure to find something valuable among the belongings of the deceased, and to encounter those guarding the peace of the dead as well. Skeleton, Bone Spearman, and a zombie. We can absolutely win this fight. I hope. Okay, so you can work with that. 1, 2, 3. That'll be fine. We can heal that damage. We might do the 1 damage it takes to kill this skeleton, but we might not as well. So we'll shoot the zombie and pull... Oh, no! Well, yes. We can pull you back. Skeleton will totally attack the dwarf and kill itself. I was a little worried that the zombie would be able to reach my mage for some reason. We can then heal our dwarf. And it's over. Well done, team. Did I buy a leather jacket for our hero? I think I did, for Lythe. Lythe leveled up as well. +1 magic. Finally, some marksmanship. Let's give him +1 range attack. And we'll give you an... Oh. An ammo. Morale. Chaos Spawn. Ritual Scroll. Summons one of the lesser dark creatures of the underworld to join the hero's units. It tends to be a Chaos Spawn, but it might be a Fiend. Chaos Spawn. It might be a Hellhound, but it also might be a Fiend. Good cash for that battle. 142. That was a pretty easy battle for that amount of cash. The Hero Grim locates a secret lair of bandits, an outpost of sorts, it seems. There appears to be a horde of treasures guarded. 4 enemies only. Bring in a gang leader. Let's kick their butts and get rid of this location. Okay, heal the hero. 1. Don't really need any spells cast. Again, plinking away. Still won't kill him with a counterattack. Actually, he'll have 8 hit points left. Still won't kill him. Now we'll kill him with a counterattack, which is good. No forest knowledge on these two. Let's do a little more damage to this guy so that our hero can kill him. We'll wipe... Oh, I say we'll wipe him out. No, we won't wipe him out. He'll still be alive. Do I want to take that 6 damage? We can block it. Leveled again. Amazing. How quickly we're leveling with you. +2... Sorry, +1 health. And I think we grab Armor Master too. Armor Master is one of the most useful skills a warrior can get. So let's take that. Especially because we're not finding any good armor for him at the moment. +1 stamina. Shedded Coffer, Ritual Scroll, and a knife. So we found someone else's treasure in here. And we found a knife. That's the treasure. $126 and 4 gems. Alright, we're going to take this province now with you, Grim. Slit, I think we have to pull you back to repair your equipment. So let's do that. I've got the money. We should really hire a third hero. I really should. We'll have almost no money left over, and a good chunk of our gems is gone. But we can afford it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, it's not 1,500 gold. It's 1,350 gold for the wizard. Because we built the crystal, which lowers their cost. Okay, let's hire a third hero. Orangol. Last Orangol I think I had was a summoner. Oh, he's got extra gem income with them, because our gem income increased to 8 all of a sudden. Why? Alchemist skill. Hey! What is... I think that's plus gem income. 7 gem income. Nice. We needed that. Oh, just like that, our gem income problems have been temporarily, at least, well, not really solved, but addressed. And we will also... I'll need... Okay, what do you have for your starting skill? Thaumaturgy. So you want to damage enemies. So we'll build the Sphere of Winds. And we'll give you shocks to do that. So that's shocks, lightning bolts. Or just lightning, is what it's called. We don't need a headwind. Okay, and I saw orcs up here. Orangol. Oh, but you know what? Your army is not suited for fighting orcs. You know what I'm going to do? To drop you off. We're going to get rid of you as well. You'll stay here. And I'm just going to explore with you. Because next turn, I'll build the barracks. Oh, actually, I don't... What, can we afford the barracks next turn? Yes. Thank you, Harry. I guess you're just exploring for a few turns, Orangol. Okay. Let's... end the turn. The hero Grim has entered the province of Savant's Forest. Uh-oh. I don't like seeing this off the corner of my eye. Suddenly your party's way is blocked by a gang of brigands operating this area. 6 enemies. Gang leader, brigand, thief, renegade, and assassin. We are here to kill them. Ooh, I was hoping he didn't actually have range. I should have counted. Okay. Really? Then we have to shoot him. We get a dagger thrown at this guy. I don't want that to happen. Okay, let's actually pull you back, so this way we don't have to worry about a dagger thrown your way. Coming for you. Good job, ammo. While exploring the province of Ritual, the hero Orangol found a Thieves Guild. Examine it. The hero Orangol has reached a local Thieves Guild. Rogues and swindlers from all over the province gather here to exchange news and plan their new crimes. To raid this hotbed of crime may be a noble aspiration, but it won't be an easy one. The building is well defended, so Orangol can't win this battle, but it's good to know it's here. Because I'm going to want that destroyed so we get more money in our capital. Let's retreat. I'll think about it. Okay, so we've got the money to build the barracks. We'll do that. Slit. I do not have the money now, however, to repair all your gear. And now I do. We do have that hat. I'll give you it for +1 more hit point. Okay. For a second, I thought that we could actually equip the buckler on the mage. I didn't think it was grayed out, but now I see it is. Okay. So, no, we don't hire anyone yet because that decreases the amount we're making. We will instead build a pub here. Grim, I think, should head back home to take out that Thieves Guild. Centaurs. Okay. Can Slick kill that defeat? What's in that Thieves Guild? Brigand, Thief, Renegade, and an Assassin. I think he could do it. It'd be good practice for him against the group out here. Though I really wouldn't mind having one more command before I do it. Or that tier 2 slot filled. But speaking of slots being filled, we don't need you because we have a haste. Let's drop the fatigues. Seven enemies there? It's a tough group to kill with 4 units. I don't think we do that. I think we move up here and fight over here and fight some Dark Elves, right? So yep, there's some inside a crypt in the swamp. That's a perfect fight for Slit, so we'll do that. Grim comes back home. He'll fight that one group instead. Oh, okay. I thought this was a tier 2 province. We're actually close together, us and Oldagon. So this is going to be tricky. There's only a single ring 3 blocking us from tearing each other's throats out. So we better be as efficient as possible with my heroes. Okay, so end the turn. Within the province of Ritual, Orangol found an ancient crypt. Examine it. Zombie, Ghoul, Necromancer, and a Sorcerer. Too tough for Orangol. Slit fights the Dark Elves. Orangol still doesn't hire anyone. Because I can't hire 3 units yet. Actually, we could take the Wolf, but the Wolf's just going to die. I kind of want him inside this. You know what, actually? Do we even want the Spearman? No, we don't. See, there's 5 gold per turn. Because we're going to hire at least level 1 Spearman. So, that's be a little more useful than level 0-1. Grim. You can't... you can kill Ancient Guards. That's an ugly battle for you to do at this current time. Since your elves will get torn to shreds by the catapult. So no, we'll just have you come home. You'll note I haven't even poked my head into the Lizardman lands. I'm just assuming it's too tough. I guess once I clear out all the locations I think I can do, then we'll look into taking the second ring provinces that I'm thinking will be more difficult for us. We should build granaries, though, in provinces that will continue to grow. We can't afford anything at home. Well, exploring the province of Ritual, the hero Orangol encountered some adventurers. This is kind of a shame, because we're not powerful enough to do anything about it. Approach the adventurers? We wouldn't be anyway. Pass by. The hero Slit approaches an ancient crypt. It looks like a burial vault of some ancient ruler or great warrior, and there are night elves currently plundering it, or dark elves plundering it. 5 enemies this time. 1 more than we fought in the past, but still doable. I think we needed 4. Oh, you know what? We needed 4? There are 4 here. This is exactly what we wanted to see. Okay. Yes, come to me. Excellent. That should do it. In a flash of bright light in front of him, the hero slit through the magic crystal through which astral energy flows out into this world. I made that part up. It did, though. We read that earlier. From somewhere deep inside comes a dispassionate little voice. The quest is fulfilled. Choose your reward. So, we could arguably use gems more, but we do have diplomacy 3 on Slit, which means we get an extra, I think, 40% gold whenever we get gold from quests. So choose gold. The crystal flashes for an instant with an unbearably bright light and disappears. After the light goes out, a coffer filled with 551 gold stands in the crystal's place. Or where that came from. And life leveled up again. So we'll grab marksmanship 2. Some morale for our dwarf. Hit point. That's not true. We didn't find it. And we got a blacksmith's bracelet and a summon quasit as rewards from this area. Good cash for that little battle. $150. We earned almost 1,000 gold from that single fight. Oh, sorry, 750 gold. Nice. Back up to 898. So now we can afford a few more things now. Slit did not get a point of command, though. He gained yet again more health. So we're going to keep him here. Are we keeping him here? Yeah, probably. Actually, yes. We'll try the Bandits Hideout. Orangol can now finally get an army. Do I want a lizardman for him? He's $60, but he would intercept for Orangol. No, I don't need a lizardman. Oh, nice. We're going to start as level 2. Very good. We'll take 3 of you. Let's build another granary. Grim. We don't need this chest plate for any of this junk. Sleep stays here. Okay, we can prepare your equipment. You don't need another unit. We're here for you to kill the bandits and get rid of that Thieves Guild so we make more money here at Ritual. Orangol, I left some orcs here for you to kill. So let's see if you can kill them. And at home, we need to begin building other structures now. Things that I don't have resources for, so be it. So let's start with the farmer's market then. Horses we're less likely to have anytime soon, and I want the merchant's court for that first duelist. Actually, it wants me to build the stable next. Let's do it. Oh, we should summon the crystal again. So let's summon it for Lithe again. The Lithe for Slit. Low difficulty. More Night Shadows. Bad luck. But we do have more Night Shadows as potential targets. We have at least two more Dark Elf locations, I think, right? Oh, we do not. We have only one, the Mithril. And that will be a tougher group guarding it, I think. We'll take a peek next turn. How is our opponent doing? Has taken not all the Ring 1 provinces yet. He is struggling, which I can't say I'm upset to see. I'm glad about that. The hero slit locates a secret lair of bandits. Once again, there's 4 people huddled in the middle of the swamp out here. Let's go crush them. And I do like seeing this starting terrain. No forest knowledge on the brigands, which is also good to see. Plus 1 range attack for this scholar, an orc guard contract, and a short staff. We didn't build anything for our wizard weapon-wise, so this is actually useful to us. This is also useful to us because orcs guarding an orc province doesn't really affect them in any way. So we can give them some orcs. 134 bucks and 6 gems. Alright, let's take out that Thieves Guild, Grim. And do I want you to use this? I think we do. This is going to be a bit ugly, Tim. They're sending their assassin up front and center to threaten you. You better be able to handle that threat. Actually, your hero can handle all of this, with the exception of that assassin by himself. And your ranged army can deal with the other half that's coming up this way, which will be these 2 brigands to start. Let's do it. Oh! You shifted the thief downward. And no one is now attacking me to start. That's a bit awkward. I was not expecting them to do that. If they move up, they can both shoot this elf, so I need to pull you back into the forest. We'll just let them shoot my hero instead. Double shot! I didn't even think you had that. Good thing I had my hero here. This is the guy we have to kill. He's by far and away the most dangerous of all the enemies here in front of us. And now we have to kill this brigand. Uh-oh. Lucky that. Okay, it's over. Well done, team. +1 magic, and we'll wrap up Armor Master. +1 more defense and +1 more range defense. Stunning shot. Trolls guard contract. Good for a swamp, I suppose. People aren't happy with it. Shame our domain isn't in the swamp. This would be a good guard to have there early on. Good cash of that battle. 330, 18 gems. No deal with these. Burn the den. +9 more bucks now in Ritual. Nice. Still not out of the second ring. Still have not conquered all the Ring 1 provinces. This is looking really promising for us. Orgel fights some orcs. Grim repairs his gear. What else is in this province? Can we handle a group of mercenaries? Oh, you need a spell slot, Grim. Let's give you a haste. I like keeping a single inspiration on my units on occasion to counter any massive morale loss they might take. So I'm not going to take anything else with them. I think this is a good spell lineup. And I'm going to keep that inspiration. I guess we should try something a little tougher while we're still here. So we'll try that. We'll try this group of mercs and see what it looks like. Slit. How is your equipment? Can you handle a witch circle at your current level? I think you can, if it's the standard 3, Sorcerer, Witch Doctor, and Necromancer. We build another granary. And we'll put some guards here. Let's give the orcs a horde. Doesn't lower their population mood, but does lower their income. Not that there was much income in the orc provinces anyway. We should build building in our domain. That's going to be the Merchant's Court. That gives us the duelist I'm looking for Slit. A little more income, and now we can upgrade pubs to taverns. Alright, Orangol, this is a battle I was hoping you would do, and it's indeed just 3 orcs. I think you can handle it, although it will be a bit tricky. Thanks to this jerk and his totems. Now she should no longer be a problem because she is out of ammo. You two can head down here. Actually, I want to keep you two separated. For that reason. Give you the hill. I don't like when this doesn't shoot me right away, so I think we blast it to get rid of it. Or we could just take the hit. We'll take the hit. That was a big one. Actually, we can't afford that spell. With only 114 gems, we actually have to be a little careful about when I am using spells. And we should not need it to deal with this guy. +1 command. Very nice. We do have a method, so we could take summoning. Take advantage of that method scroll. Let's do that. Oh, actually, +1. I wouldn't mind him having more wisdom, actually, to start for another... No, we'll grab summoning 1 with him. This also will play nicely into that ritual we have for the demons. If we get tier 2 unit slot, and we've got 2 summoning, might be worth giving him a demon. Stamina. Battle Cry. I always like seeing Battle Cry. +5 stamina and 2 morale points restored to all friendly use on the battlefield. Good cash for that battle, too. 101 bucks. It's 4 enemies over here. Necromancer, Witch Doctor, Sorcerer, and a Shaman. So, first off, we're going to give you back this. I think we can win, but it will be tricky. Let's try. We have a hill, which is good. They have hills, but they won't be able to reach me easily. Let's do this to start. Dwarf kills the summoned imp. You two kill the skeleton. You kill the shaman. crap, that was a massive hit. We back you up. You two kill the skeleton. You move down, and the dwarf thankfully did not get hexed because of his high resistance. We can heal him. He's going to heal himself next turn, which is fine with me because we'll kill him the turn after that. Yep, piece of cake. I knew it would be thanks to the terrain. Assuming there wasn't a massive open area in the center without any swamps anywhere, no hills anywhere, I wasn't worried about this battle. So, 86 bucks, 18 gems, that's good. We didn't cast a single spell for that battle, so that makes up for what we used with our mage. +1 command is nice, and we'll finish up with Marksmanship 3 for +1 more range. Meditation. I forgot we get meditation on my scholars. Our healer, do you have any first aid? You do not. Let's give you some first aid. Garbage. Dagger and a round shield for that battle. That's useless treasure. This is just junk. 218 bucks though is nice. 20 gems is okay. The hero Grim. We can't win this battle. The hero Grim has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of the old citadel have noticed him preparing for battle. 4 enemies. There's a champion here. And it's in the plains. So what happens is the champion runs right past our hero and kills everything in my back line. That's what happens here, Grim. Everything else we can handle, but we can't handle that freaking champion. It's got like 56 life, 6 armor, first strike, smite evil. I have to get really super lucky to put the damage on it that I would need to do. We could try it, but we're probably looking at my whole army dying. I'm willing to sacrifice slingers to beat it, though. And maybe we can win if we use our guard's halberd, since that has armor pierce. Sure. Let's do it. Though I am terrified, we can give him a slinger to distract him if it comes down to it. But I think he's moving up here at me. I think this is a huge mistake, Tim. I think this was a huge mistake doing what you just did. Maybe he'll go after the slinger? Yes! No! Well, kind of yes, no. Yes, kind of. All of my units are still in danger. Except that elf. We can start burning him. God, he's got charge freaking 3. With 22 attack, he can practically one-hit our hero. I'm sorry, slingers, but you're just a distraction. You're here so that my more important units don't die. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god, 14 counterattack. But we both have first strike, so at least I'll hit them first. Okay. Oh god! We expected that, but now he's outside of range. I can't reach him with my hero, so we're losing someone else up here. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. We will not inflict enough damage on him to stop this, so we're losing one of my good units right here, right now. Yeah, he's living. I can't stop him. We need a lightning bolt, and I don't have a lightning. So, oh well, that's it. I guess we can move you 1 and haste yourself. It's a shame. get some vengeance at least. First strike, Tim. Sorry, forced march. You have to, and on this guy too. So you have to worry about them. It's a real shame, but I'm willing to lose that elf, depending upon what we get as a reward. $276 is also very nice for that battle. +1 range attack, stunning shot, some good upgrades. Morale +2. It's trash. Summon Mocker. I guess that could be useful. And a coat for +5 hit points. Good cash for that battle. 377, 27 gems. Those were all tier 1 slots, weren't they? They were not. Okay. I'm willing to accept that loss then. Because, I mean, I don't really want to lose an elf, but we'll lose them. The coat will be useful for our mage. Mocker will be useful for the mage because we took summoning with him, so he can benefit from that. And it gets rid of another tier 1 unit, although I'd rather it had been a different slinger. And now we'll take 2 spearmen. 3 more turns to go until we're done with the episode. Grim took a bunch of damage there too. It's such a shame. But we did win, so I shouldn't complain overly much. They're still trapped in their first ring of provinces at the moment, which is good. Grim, I don't think, can tackle most anything else now that we lost an elf, though. Do I revert, just redo these battles, and take a lightning bolt or 2? Because that, you know what? We're going to do that. Into the past. Into the past. And we will just take a lightning bolt. Because he'll have some resistance, but not enough to stop 9 points of damage, and we needed to lower his... we needed to zap him a tiny bit for the fire to work on him. So we'll do this entire turn again. And I think it kept everything else I had done. Alright, so we've already seen these battles, but we'll do them again on screen. Because it could be vastly different this time. Though I'm not expecting it to be. Oh, only zapped him this turn. This time will be different. I'm really grateful that you don't want to take the counterattack damage. Summoning. Stamina. You should, so I have fixed loot turned on, so we should be getting all the same things that we got last time. That includes a treasure for the freaking champion battle, which wasn't really worth it. I'm curious if I remember what I did during these battles. You killed this. You two killed the skeleton. back. We moved you down and healed the dwarf. You two killed the skeleton. One, you killed the skeleton. You killed the summoner. We hurt him. Slightly different. This guy moved a little differently. March 3, meditation, stamina. Oh, that was first aid, actually. I should have given him. Okay, so we do this again. We do this again. Okay, how did I set this up? It was something like this. It was like this. Let me start. Okay, so I wonder if he will go after this guy if I don't give him a different slinger to kill. But I have to move the slinger up here. Hold on. Let me... So first off, no matter what, we're shooting with this elf. We need to do that. I move my hero. No. Well, I'd have to move him here. You move back and shoot. Yeah, what's his resistance? Only 3. Yeah, we've got the damage to kill him with that lightning bolt. We'll do everything exactly the same. Or close to it. I'll move into a different spot, which lets me come back up here and defend this guy. Or this one, when he tramples into them. And now I don't even need Lightning Bolt to win this encounter. How about that? What a difference a single hex makes, doesn't it? He won't force march. He's out of stamina if he does that. He's also dying on his turn, so we don't have to do anything else to him. That's all it took. We sacrificed one slinger. Don't even have to cast a lightning bolt spell and wipe them out. +1 stamina. Range attack. What's your morale? Give you some morale. And we get the summon mocker and the coat. We will repair our gear. Give you back these. Alright, much better. And the AI still did not take all the Ring 1 provinces and we're almost turn 20. Now, King Grim handle necromancers. There'll be a ghoul in that group. But I think he can. You know, I like the Guard's Halberd a lot more than I thought I would. I assumed the Dwarven Shield is cheaper energy-wise and probably the more efficient item to give a starting hero on a shard. But this is proving to be surprisingly useful. Is there any other battles I think he can absolutely win? Now, the order will be exactly like the battle we just did. So we can go over there and fight them. We can probably defeat the Inquisitors and the Skeletal Pack. So let's send Grim over there to do those battles. Slit, your gear needs to be repaired. I think it's just your arrows, though. What else is in this location? Can't kill a Hydra. If it's one Hydra, maybe we can kill it. No, we need... No. Actually, we need to complete the Dwarf Quest, so let's send you here to do that. You'll pick up that Duelist, then over here to do that battle against the Brigands. Going to be a tough one, though, that fight for you, Slit, but I think we can try it. Orangol, you leveled, you gain a command slot, we bring you home to fill that slot. We build another granary someplace. And we build another building at home. So I could use the farmer's market for mills in the future. We also have mines, Tim. I only have one hilly province, and we haven't found that mithril yet. So we don't need a mine yet. Oh, you know what, though? Never mind. Let's build a Tavern store. Because belts, and belts are 2 stamina. 2 stamina is incredibly useful. We might as well also buy a bunch of leather gear for our heroes who needs it. So that will be, in the case of Grim, some leather gloves. Lizardmen traders have arrived at the province of Savant's Forest. They have 100 gems to exchange. Do you wish to enter a deal? Absolutely. I'm all for a fair exchange. Mine's 200 gold. That's a fantastic deal. 2 for 1. Gems are normally 25 gold for a single gem. That is absolutely worth it. Grim, we're fighting that knightly order with you. Slit, you repair your gear. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have clicked that so fast because I have junk I don't want. We're never going to use the Bardiche on you. Well, we might use it. You can get a belt. We'll give you some leather overshoes. Give you a slightly better jacket. Give you some gloves. You also will get that duelist. You also will get that duelist. Let's go ahead and do that. And since you have a tier 2 slot, we will give you sleep as well. Over here you go. Orangol, we give you the staff. We give you a belt. You need another unit, we will make it a healer. I will take the summon Quasit instead of one of your lightnings. Oh! Method is what I thought this was. What is this? What is this? I've never seen this one before. Stunning blow. Not much damage. It's like a dwarf. It's a creature made of mud and rock. Damage weapon 3 on it. Regeneration 1. Okay. We have a tank. Basically. Well, it's a little tank. It's more like an armored personnel carrier than a tank, but it's good. We'll take it. And then I saw some other orcs over here. Yep, let's send you down there, Orangol, to fight them. What's the Quasit's magic resistance? 4. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the main menu. Only because I'm a little worried about the game crashing, and I don't intend to revert this current turn. Did we build a building already? We did not. We can build the taverns now. And I guess we'll start doing that. So, these orcs are still upset with us. Let's upgrade this tavern. Oh, crap. That doesn't decrease their mood. I thought it did if we had the theater built. Oh, it's a one-time thing. Okay. What rituals do we have? Enchanted coffer, but no place is happy with me yet. So I don't... Oh, we have a very... I don't want to use it in ritual. No, we don't need the money that badly. Let's end the turn. I didn't build anything in my domain, is what that's telling me. I'm going to want summoning. Let's wait on building the magic school until I can get the mandrake root, which we're going to try to do next episode. And we will build the diggers. No, I'm not going to build that yet because I tend to get the dwarves as allies. Let's end the turn. Save for later. Knight, pikeman, crossbow healer. This is like the last battle we did, only we don't have a swordsman. We have a healer instead. The knight is more or less exactly like the champion, but a little weaker. Let's attack. The terrain is a little more favorable, question mark, to us. So if he doesn't charge forward 3, I could put my... Like, if he moves up here instead, I can just attack him straight out and not have to worry about him charging into any of my units. And I think this is what we'll do for my setup. So I can pull an elf back, depending upon how he threatens me. Okay. So that's still acceptable, because all I have to do is pull this elf back 1 space. And now he can only come up here to threaten my back units. And now he can't reach anyone. He's still very dangerous. He's still dangerous, by the way. It's not as dangerous as a champion. Doesn't have first strike, for example, or any of that nonsense. It's a good thing because I forgot to put on the guard's halberd. So that's good. I think we move you up 1 space to start. Because he can't reach you, right? He has a movement of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, can't even enter it. So he's probably going to move here. And then attack my hero. Or here and attack my hero is what I'm expecting him to do. Oh my god, game. Please do not misclick this on me. Kill that jerk, so we don't have to worry about him whatsoever. Oh. Sorry, healer. You backed the wrong team. Level 9. I like all of these, but I could use more attack. So let's grab Weapon Master 2. +2 attack, +1 counter attack. We'll give you recuperation. Elemental Monument. A wonderful monument established in the province brings the right weather at the right time. Harvests are abundant, income of the province grows, and the people are pleased with your reign. +15 income, +1 population mood, slows down unrest growth rate, increases the morale of province defenders by 2. And Word of Power. Tier 3 spell. This takes control of an enemy unit whose resistance is not above 3. Does the spell power increase who it can affect? Yes, it can. So this will be useful for our mage. Okay, that wasn't bad. And Grim's not quite level 10. He's got 9 and a 4th already. Can you do another battle here? Let's fight the Skeletal Pack. Doesn't have Vigilance. So there's no... Well, this would counter skeletons that are summoned, but I don't care about that as much. Or maybe you do, Tim. Maybe you do. Go ahead and do this after all for this fight. Slit. Good luck, sir. You're gonna try taking on the bandits. And Orangol, you fight some more orcs. At home... Well, actually, the first thing we'll do is upgrade another pub. Oh, right, we can drop light infantry now in places, so we probably should do that. Let's drop one group of this at home. Actually, we have adventurers. Let's drop adventurers at home. A little cheaper. How is our enemies doing? Still not outside of the Ring 1 provinces. Wow. That sucks. And they're not exploring either. What are they doing? That these provinces... I guess they're just clearing locations? There's still 17 locations in their home province. I don't know what their commander's doing. Just wasting time, I suppose. I love to watch what the AI does on its turns. Like, get a summary of it and watch the battles it does. But I don't think the AI works like that. I think it just does calculations to determine what its success rates are and so on. It'd be pretty cool if it did do actual battles. I just don't know if it does. I wouldn't mind watching them. We didn't build anything at home, so... I don't really know if I need anything else at this very moment. I want to wait on most of the stuff that requires resources, because we're going to unlock some of it soon. But we're not going to get horses anytime soon, so let's build a farmer's market. 3 orcs. Orangol's pretty confident. I'm pretty confident too, although technically you are a little weaker this time, Orangol, because we don't have... We do not have for you this time another lightning. I dislike her ammo use more than this guy's ammo use. She has good range defense, she has dodge, not much range, but she's annoying. And I can't kill her quickly, so by taking away her ammo, that forces her into melee combat, which is where I want her. Which is why you see me attacking her first. No. I forbid that. No! I forbid that. Shouldn't even need the Quasit cast, because our army should be able to handle this attack. Uh-oh, Tim, that could have been a mistake. And it would have been. I mentioned how tough orcs are. They're a pretty tough bunch. Good job, Orangol. Level 2 for you. Ooh, Thaumaturgy 2, Concentration 1, or Summoning 2. I like all of these. This... I guess we should... This is good for Word of Power. This is good for our Method and the Mocker we might summon eventually. So we'll grab more summoning at this moment. We will give you hit point, resistance, stamina, lightning, burn ammo. 98 bucks, 8 gems. Alright, Slit. This is going to be a tough fight, but we're going to try it. Gang leader, brigand, bandit, renegade, assassin, and a cutthroat. You're really nervous. I am too, Slit. You have no clue how nervous I am about this as well, but we're going to give it a try. We can always revert if we lose. We have 2 good frontliners to help with this. Stop. Examine the battlefield. Okay, so we have 3 lakes and a swamp between these 2, which means that we have a nice choke point here. The enemy can't rush me through this area, and they'll probably go around this hill and between these swamps to reach me if I'm down here. Up here, we also have another choke point. There's a hill with this swamp. So, this is really good. The enemy can't reach me all at once. They'll have to stagger their forces. There's only 1 ranged unit, which is good, because I can worry about him next turn. The enemy's heavy hitters are up here, which is also good. It means I can deploy down here and deal with the weaker forces first. My intention is to sleep one of these, since these 2 are the toughest of the units we will be fighting, and then deal with these enemies next. Since I'm intending to block here and here, and since only 1 enemy will be able to reach me through this spot, well, we could set up in the center here, I suppose, but then I have to worry about this group a little earlier. I think our dwarf will move... no, our duelist will come over here. Our dwarf will fill this spot here. Our healer can stand here to heal either of them as needed. And our rest of our team can stay like this. I might actually shoot him first, depending upon what upgrades he has. He's going to go 1-2 or 1-2. He's going to go 1-2 up. Okay. No, I need to sleep first. I'm pretty sure. Let's start. Oh, that's okay. They didn't move how I thought they would move. Double shot. So, I don't like him. I think we will shoot him. I don't want to worry about him at all. You know, we can just magic bolt this guy to death and not worry about his dodge whatsoever. Ooh, terrain knowledge. Didn't expect that. Should have checked him. Should have checked him. And we're not going to do the damage I need to do to this guy to kill him this round. I think we're losing our dwarf this turn. But I need to pull back, because I need to sleep this thug. Yep. Alright. This makes it super awkward. We kill him. We have to kill him. I think this mage is going to have to take a hit. He's going to have to take this hit. I don't have a choice. He's got to take that hit. Because I need to kill this guy this turn. For he's got steel ammo, and that would rob my healer of everything else. So, we have to kill him. And you gotta stay here, healer. You gotta stay right there. Okay, that's acceptable. That's very acceptable if you want to go after my hero. I'm fine with that. Yep, this is perfectly fine. I am fine with that. I forgot I had headwind. That might have made a difference, but I'm willing to accept the loss of a dwarf. Because we can get more dwarves. That sounds really heartless, but it's true. It's true, though. It is true. And, well, basically we can recover the loss without too much difficulty. A shame. A real shame. I thought we would do a little better. I didn't realize how much damage we were going to take from this guy. Terrain knowledge. Terrain knowledge ribbon. I still failed to check for medals on my opponents. Should have done that. I wasn't expecting to get hit when I did. Okay. Well, too late. +1 command, and we'll grab reaction 1 for a little more initiative, I think, with Slit now. We'll give you an energy control, hit point, range defense, life drain, deals 10 magic damage to all enemies within 1 tile, and reduces morale by 3. The caster regains as many hit points as damage dealt. Damage increases with the caster's spell power, has no effect on undead and mechanical units. Expensive, 4 stamina, 25 gems to cast it, but useful. Good cash and gems from that battle, and the Sacred Dwarven Poleaxe was found among the Brigand's trophies. It's cast in real gold, but judging by its condition, it hasn't been handled with much care recently. Well, no matter. The Dwarf's quest is fulfilled, and now you can return to seal the Alliance. I wonder how much this axe might cost. It's a Necromancer and Narnars, and there's 5 of them listed here. So we'll stick with what I've got, and we'll do this battle with the Guard's Halberd equipped. Their Necromancer will be on this hill. I'm pretty sure. Which is fine for me, because we'll kill him instantly if he is. Maybe not so instantly. But he's still dead! He's still dead! He's still dead. So it's okay that we didn't kill him quite as instantly as I thought we would kill him. It's like it's a delayed instantly. See? The fire killed him. Piece of cake. We can give you, Spearman, some morale. A fear spell. We're getting garbage from these encounters. 56 bucks and 5 gems. Well, we got a bone breaker, so that's been the only good gear we've gotten so far. A few okay spells as well, I suppose. And everyone, it is turn 20, so I will stop here at the moment. Why are you guys upset still with me? Okay, let's put some light infantry down here. Actually, no, we'll put some adventurers down here. They're cheaper. All right, so let's go back to the main menu really quick, because normally when I do this talk is when the game crashes. All right, so let's do a summary of what's transpired. It is turn 20, and we are defending our shard. We are earning 29 gold and 9 gems per turn. The gems is nice. The gold is not very good for turn 20 for me, but it's a profit, so I won't say no to that. Hey everyone, let's go ahead and get the comments done on part 226. And we'll start off with Alexander, who says, "Hey Tim, executed with impunity. What a fast shard that was. I'm fairly certain now that there is something wrong with my game, as I've always been met with higher tier guards defending enemy castle. The last Astral Master I've took down had his castle guarded by 8 level 20 golems on turn 30, which costed me another 100 turns just to gather enough strength to break through. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. I've expected a different master to attack you. Oldigan has never laid a finger on me. You'll be fine. I finished campaign at Astral turn 42. Pretty sure I've missed out on 1 through 2 Astral Masters and a couple of castle buildings, and I was stupid enough to not make a backup at the end of my last shard. Good thing to know about keys is that the clues and new keys can only appear on fresh shards, so it may take you some time to find the next clue. For Rock and Stone. Rock and Stone, brother. Hey, Alexander. Good to hear from you again. Yeah, that was a really quick shard, the last one, wasn't it? It helps that if what Dennis Mayak said was true, whenever we assault an enemy shard from another Astral Master, it will be a small shard. So I don't think, unless they have a very powerful guard themselves guarding their province, and assuming, of course, we are doing well enough to attack them, that it will take us 100 turns to win. I think it was 87 turns on that last shard. Been a while as well since we had one that went under 100, but we also haven't done a small shard in some time. Anyway, yeah, I wasn't expecting Oldigan to attack me right away either. When... Oh, what's my imp's name again? Czar. When Czar had told me that he had cast some people into chaos because they said the wrong thing, I suspected that he was going to attack me at some point, but not the turn after he met me. Holy crap. That's not joking around. This guy, is there 2 things that happen. Either he's like, this guy's a new Astral Master, let's just go ahead and eliminate him right now, in which case that's what he did. Or he knows I'm a big threat. The biggest threat, because I'm apparently going to be the only other Astral Master that actually throws people on the Chaos live on stream. He's like, I gotta compete with Lotaeri. Let's go ahead and take him out on his own stream, or rather his own videos. So that's what he's doing. Congratulations again, by the way, Alexander, on winning your campaign. I had asked Alexander what turn it was that he had finished his campaign on. So Astral turn 42 that's a really good number to end a campaign on, right? That's the answer to the originally asked question, what was the meaning of life? Although, that was the wrong question to ask, if I recall correctly, in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. God, it's been a long time since I've read that book. Let's see, what else did you say really quick? Oh, okay, so that's good information to know as well, that all the existing shards I had when I was, I guess, when I attacked Stenria, will not possess any of the keys currently. I was intending to do 2 of the much older shards, which are still visible up in the Astral, to clear them out and get a few more lower level buildings unlocked. In particular, the jewelry store. Because if the opportunity presents itself, I almost always build the jewelry store, tier 1, for those tier 1 stamina rings. And I wouldn't mind being tempted to build the tier 3 one, which I think gives you plus 2 stamina rings, an upgrade basically. So we'll probably be going for that next, if we're able to get back to the Astral. Though things are going rather well so far for me here. Oh, also, I apologize for the very awkward cut at the end of the last episode. I began doing a whole huge summary of what had happened, and I'm going to do that at the beginning of the next episode, so no one needs to listen to me rattle on for like 10 minutes about that. And then I also had asked you guys if I should gain the dwarves as allies, or possibly gain the lizardmen or centaurs instead. I'm just going to choose the dwarves. It'll make it so that I don't have to fight them. We get iron unlocked. The dwarves are nice and sturdy. They'll help me take the lizardman lands, and then we can get the wood immediately afterwards. So we're not going to delay. We're going to get them as allies within the next 5 turns, next episode. At least that's the plan currently. But yeah, for Rock and Stone, for Carl Alexander. I should record some of that game, Deep Rock Galactic, at some point. They're doing seasonal stuff now in that game, and I think Season 2 just started in it. I really like that game. Oh, we have a comment from Meji Tats, who responded back to you as well, Alexander, so I'll read his comment. So Meji Tats says, in relation to what Alexander had said, I get the high-tier guards on the capitals too. I think it starts around Astroturn 30. They become the biggest challenge since even a default level 30 hero can't reliably beat them without decent gear and spells. Yeah. So that's been a little bit of an annoyance for us some points too, but that comes with the game. Like, that's part of the package, as it were. You have to hope that the AI doesn't get good guards. I'm assuming that based on the fact that several of you have mentioned this now, that probably they're launching it into the Shard with a guaranteed good guard, as if they were always purchasing it from the Astral when they arrived here. It's annoying, isn't it? Because you can't sit and siege their capital for like 50 turns. You might not have the strength to actually even assault it, which means they're going to get their heroes back up and out there again, which makes it difficult to pin them down. And in the end, I guess it does give them a fighting chance to come back if you have to be distracted by fighting another Astral Master. So, what does he have? He has the local militia guard, currently guarding his capital. So far at least, there isn't a better guard there. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens to us, right? If nothing else, it'll be documented for everyone up here on YouTube. Next up is Dennis Mayak, who says, I was waiting for it, actually. I think all 3 attacks you had so far, from Dogor, Lanashar, and Old Dagon, are guaranteed. Except for the Lashar, if you accept his request to kill everything. Oh, man. Again, I wasn't expecting Old Dagon to attack me right away. Holy crap, but again, the moment Czar told me he liked casting people into chaos because they said something stupid, I'm like, oh, man, he's gonna be another one who assaults me. No problem. Just gives us an excuse to take out the last of the ancients. Maybe we can get some ancient parts from him, too, and complete that machine if we don't find all the keys. Meji Tats leaves another comment on my video and says, congrats on the Shard! Some entertaining encounters at the end. I had a vision of little halfling ladies desperately trying to rub herbs into a bloodied and very angry minotaur as it kept charging off into battle, followed by a spooky ghost apocalypse. But it was well planned and well executed. Nice picks for starting bonuses helped it go smoothly. My favorite bargain pick for a starter is a Scholar unit. Pretty much any starting hero will be glad to have reliable ranged magic damage. It's hard to choose equipment before you see the map, but the leather armor you took keeps it open, and some nice plays early on into a barbarian tier 2 province. Play like a pro. Like Alexander said, at some point, soon I think, the opponents start getting really nasty guards on their capital provinces. I'm around Astroturn 38, and they reliably have obnoxious guards, treants, warlocks, large packs of elephants. Honestly, they're the biggest headache, though enemy heroes pull the odd mean trick out of the bag. Soul Trap Bonanza. Well, thank you, Mejitats, for the congratulations. Yeah, we did really well there. We had just gotten the strength I thought we needed to take out Stenria just as she was able to attack us in return. So that was pretty sweet, that we had the hero right where she attempted to attack just as she tried to attack us. I think we did. And I think that Minotaur pick was the best choice for us. I was aiming for those knights, but I was a little worried it would take a little too long for me to get them in my army before she and I would clash. And so I think it worked out for the best. I'll have to remember to pay attention to the mercs that are showing up in the future as well. If I can afford their cost, grab one. Yes, and I thought it was really well planned and executed. I think I made some good choices with what we were bringing with us to the Astral. When it comes to assaulting the Astral, I make up my mind right away when I'm launching into it what type of hero I'm going to take with me. Generally, it's really tempting to bring the warrior, especially now that I've got that leather armor, because it's slightly better than the armor than chainmail, which means I can skip building the forge immediately to give him some some armor. Actually, we can always bring the forge with us, which is I think a little cheaper than bringing that leather armor, but it's one less melee defense. And the Dwarven shield is a phenomenal shield to have so early. I mean, we've been getting kind of unlucky with the shard rewards, with the exception of the 3 gems per turn, and that Dwarven Shield is incredible. Although I've been really, really happy with the Guard's Halberd, now having used this for some time. So we may take this once or twice with us if we're bringing a warrior with us. And the Astral Gear I have is so good. This shield, a Guard's Halberd, and that Raider's Jacket, man, it's gonna be tough to pass on these whenever I launch into a shard. And as you mentioned, the Raider's Jacket, it's just a good item. Just as much range defense and a little more defense than the starting chainmail would have if we forge and purchase it. 1 more defense, and of course it has looting 1, so we get a little more treasure from the end of the battles. So it's good. I really like this. You mentioned the Scholars as well, and I too like starting Scholars. That initial magic damage, ranged magic damage they do is very reliable. I very much like it. Not very many of the starting enemies you'll be fighting have a good resistance against it, and it helps you slaughter skeletons very easily too. My only concern whenever I use a Scholar is their low ammo count, just a 5. I will always end up grabbing Meditation whenever I see it available for them. It's so useful. And of course, remember that I gave them... I gave them Tolerance, but they're neutral as well. Okay, so they don't really need Tolerance then. I should probably take that out. Right, don't forget everyone that I have modded my game, giving Scholars, Adepts, and I think Mages Tolerance as passive skills. And you also mentioned... Oh, you also mentioned the Province Guards. So, I'll be curious to see how I deal with it. If they get those guards so early. I'm hoping that the AI does indeed have to pay the cost of maintaining them, though, since that would probably hold them back from being able to do as much if they're placing the original guard. Because some of those guards are expensive, like 200 gold, 20 gems, or something like that for some of those guards. And the maintenance will add up, especially if they're placing it down so early on in the shard. Alternatively, they get them for free. That's really annoying. They get good cards for free, don't have to pay their upkeep. But I think they do have to pay upkeep in New Horizons for it. I don't think they had to in the base Eador game. And the last comment I got on my video is from Serious Sam 904, who says, "Nice work." Thank you, Serious Sam. I thought so too. We did really well last shard, and we're doing really, really well so far on this shard as well. I think it's really handy that the AI has not been able to break out of its tier... Actually, it did break out of its tier... did it actually get this province? I can't tell if that is a hidden flag that they have here. That lightly green area between the Alkari trees. I don't think they did yet. I don't think they did. So he's currently stuck in his Ring 1 provinces, which is boding well for us. That means that he's not, obviously he's not escaping yet. And he's not powerful enough to take tier 2 provinces, but that's going to change very soon. Alright, and that does it for this video, everyone. So thank you guys for watching. I will go ahead and get this part added to the last part. And I will see you all in the next one, which I have yet to record.